Hello friends, this is Somil Patel this side. Welcome to in the Automation Mastery Training, and in this tutorial we are going to discuss about again diagonal movement. Okay, in our last sessions we have discussed the diagonal movement from A to C, but what about C to A? Okay, that we are going to discuss in this tutorial. So I am just duplicating this object, okay, and I am putting this object at position C. Okay, just wait. Yeah. So I am putting this object at the position C. So my object is at the right hand side and is at the top hand side. So right side and top hand side is the default position of the my object. So what should be the setting? So for vertical moment, top side is the zeroth setting, okay, and for my horizontal moment, right hand side is the my zeroth position, okay. Now what should be the slider range that I need to set? Okay, so for vertical, when my object is at the for vertical, when my object is at the top end side, means upside, okay, my slider should be 0, and when my object is at the bottom side, my slider should be 100. What should be the bottom value? Then that I need to check. Okay, right now I am pressing OK. And what should be the settings about horizontal? So when my object is at the right hand side, so right hand side is the zeroth position. So at that time, what should be the value of my slider? 0. And at the left hand side, when my object is at the left hand side, what should be the value of my slider? 100. But what is the left hand side value that I need to calculate, that I need to check? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this is my zeroth position, so you can say that I am checking for the x-axis, okay, 690. And what is my left hand side? 100. Okay, so 690 minus 100, it's almost 590. Okay, so for my horizontal moment, what is the left hand side position? 590. That's it. And what is the top hand side zeroth position? For y-axis 50. And what is the bottom side bottom side range for y-axis? It's I'm taking as a 5. Let's take 530. And what is the zeroth position of my 550? And it's almost, this is the 50, and it's almost 5 550. Okay, so what is the difference? 500. So when my object is at the bottom side, that means it is at the 500 location. Okay, down means it is at the 500 location. And what should be the my value of my slider? It is of the 100. Okay, so this is the way to calculate the range of the vertical moment and range of the slider. That's it. Just remember, this value is the slider value, and this vertical moment is the coordinate scaling. Okay, so a difference between the starting point and ending point, that is the vertical moment. Okay, and this value is nothing but the slider value. I am taking the example of the slider 3, that's why expression is at slider 3 tag. Okay, I am saving it. I am saving it. I am going to the runtime mode, and I just move my slider. See, you can see that one object is from A to C and one object is from C to A, because I have defined both for from object A to C in my previous session, and from position C to A in this session. Okay, so from position C to A, that we have done the settings. Okay, with the diagonal movement slider, slider 3. Slider 3 is the tag of the slider. See, this is the diagonal moment, right? So that's it about this video, and we are going to discuss about new topic in our new session. Thank you very much.